The Justice Bus is making another stop in town tomorrow, this time to answer some legal questions you might have related to consumer law. Brandi joins us now from the Toledo Bar Association to talk more about these events. Welcome.
Thank you.
So it's actually a bus. This bus rolls into town, or is this does this bus make the rounds around Ohio, or what's the deal?
Yes, it's the Ohio Justice Bus. It's sponsored by the Ohio Access to Justice Foundation, and it travels throughout the entire state.
Throughout the year?
Throughout the year, yes. So we arrange for it to come to Lucas County, somewhere in Toledo, once each quarter. So we've seen it, I think in August was the last time, but.
So the lawyers on the bus, are they law students? Are they experienced lawyers, or what's the mix here?
They're experienced lawyers, and they are available to help us out. When they come to a city like Toledo or another big city, they usually have, they work with the bar associations, and we recruit our own attorneys who just know more about our specific courts within Lucas County, but they're there to provide support as well.
Now, pro bono work or free services, is that something you're all required to do, or you just feel like a social obligation to do it, or how does that all work?
The Ohio Supreme Court says that lawyers that are licensed in Ohio do have an obligation to do free legal services. Not all lawyers do it. There is no requirement. It's just strongly advised. So
how, in fact, if you have a law practice, how would you do that if someone comes to you and you realize that they're not real, they don't have deep pockets? You just feel like, you know what, we'll let you slide here.
Right. Well, we work with other organizations. Legal Aid of Western Ohio is the big one, the big legal aid society for Western Ohio. And there's just certain standards that the people have to meet to qualify for free legal services.
So what kind of services does the bus provide? So what kind of questions? Are they pretty typical stuff? Maybe like issues with rent? A problem with the landlord, things like that, or maybe my employer? Right.
This specific clinic that we're having tomorrow is supposed to be focused on consumer issues. So if people have questions about their bills, about a debt that they owe, a collection action, or even bankruptcy, and just want to know their options, our lawyers that are going to be volunteering tomorrow actually have experience in those areas. But we have had other brief advice justice bus clinics that focused more on family law issues, so divorce and custody. And we really actually see a wide variety, because no one has just one question. Obviously, everyone has a lot of legal questions, so we try to accommodate whatever the people come in and ask about.
Well, yeah, in a lot of cases, there's no simple answer to your question on that.
There isn't.
Yeah, you come with this problem and like, well, you could do this, this, or this, and of course it's hard to get all the facts about a situation. There's a lot of nuances to it that only that person would know, and it's hard to make a good suggestion.
Exactly, and there's usually so many different issues that are so interconnected, and one problem leads to another problem that, you know, sometimes you just need to talk through it.
So the Justice Bus, tell me about it. It's going to come in tomorrow. It's going to be where and how long?
It's going to be at the West Toledo branch of the library, which is on West Sylvania. It'll be there between 10 and 12. We're actually going to have tables set up inside the library in the basement. And the Toledo Lucas County Public Library is so gracious. We've had these clinics every quarter for the last few years at different library locations. And they're really nice to provide that for us. So no one has to stand out in the cold or the rain and wait for services. Don't have to climb into the bus unless you really want to. And everyone's welcome to come out and see the bus, because it is pretty nice.
So how many people typically would come out on a given day? 50 or more than that?
Not usually that many. For our clinics that are like a 2-hour clinic, we usually see anywhere from 10 to 30 people. I've been to larger clinics hosted by other organizations with the Justice Bus that did have 75 to 100 people, but they were focused on a really broad range of issues.
Okay, so the free legal clinic, the Justice Bus is coming. It'll be at the Sylvania Avenue Library from 10 a.m. to noon tomorrow.
Yes.
Any registration needed, or just show up?
Just show up.
All right.
All
Brandi,
right.
thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
Hope people have a chance to take advantage of that.